everybody! Welcome back to another video on fishing. In the last video I kind of skimmed over some of the details, but today I'm going to try to cover some of those. And the detail I want to try to cover here is the active spots and active times. So, there are 6 active times and 6 active spots. And even though you can catch the fish in any of the spots at any of the times, these actually increase the odds significantly. So, say you wanted to catch, the janitor fish, for instance, right? What you'd want to do is, because janitor fish are only able to be captured with a light rod, you want to equip the best light rod you can. So you'd want to go over here and change from the jade bamboo to the hawthorn, right? And you'd want to fish in a river bend. This here is a river bend. It's where the river curves, like right over here, see? This is the river bend. There's another one on the other side over by the shipwreck, which I'll show you here in a second. So, okay. Right over here, see? This is another river bend. So this will improve your odds of catching things like janitor fish. The active time and the active spot can be wrong and you can still catch a janitor fish. But being in the right spot at the right time will increase these odds. So here's the river bend. And then over there you can see the wreckage. But there's also a rock underneath the wreckage here if you want to fish there. Just as there's also a shipwreck over by the rocks over here, which I'll show you in a moment. Right over here, see? This is a little wrecked boat in the water. But another thing you gotta keep in mind is there are also overlapping active spots. So, you can actually catch both boulder fish and wreckage fish if you're fishing in the right spot, instead of just one or the other. So it's always good to keep this kind of thing in mind. If you did want separate spots, there's another boulder over there. You could probably reach that with the good fishing pole, the heavy one. Or if you wanted for just wreckage and no boulder, there's actually a wreckage right out that direction. You just gotta fish right over here. You probably can't see it too well, but it's right under me here. Just right underneath. Alright. And then there's also the riverside. This here. This is riverside. Anything close to the river edge. Okay? Just all the way along. This is riverside. The dock fish can be caught pretty much anywhere, but you see the dock right over there. And then there's also midstream. Halfway across the water is midstream, so you want to get as close to the center of that as you can if you want the midstream fish. As for the active times, it should be pretty straightforward. I mean, you got dawn, and then you got after dawn, and then you got, hold on, I'll pop them up here, see. So, morning after dawn, and then after that you got afternoon, then dusk, then night, and then after midnight, and then it cycles back to dawn. See? So, that's pretty much all there is to that. And once again, happy fishing. Hope this helps you, and if you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comments.